Health influencer is labeled fatphobic and unethical after warning followers that their shampoo could be making them gain weight. Gut Rehab Blueprint founder Eleni Chechopoulos warned Instagram followers about obesogens. In everyday products, obesogens are chemicals that disrupt the hormones involved in weight regulation. Exposure to them could make a person more susceptible to weight gain through an increase in fat storage and lower metabolism. Studies in mice show that obesogens can increase the likelihood of obesity when there is exposure in utero or early childhood, despite the scientific evidence backing up her theory. Eleni's severe warning caused many people on Twitter to criticize her. By Carly Stern for DailyMail.com, published 1801 Greenwich Mean Time, the 25th of October 2019, updated 1824 Greenwich Mean Time, the 25th of October 2019. A San Francisco-based health influencer is facing a harsh backlash online after warning followers that their shampoo and toothpaste, makeup, perfume, and even grocery store receipts might be making them fat. Eleni Chechopoulos, an Instagram influencer and founder of Gut Rehab Blueprint, writes about things like gut health, balancing hormones, detoxing, and healthy eating. But in a recent post she hit followers with a shocking claim that everyday products, including the shampoo they use to wash their hair, contain something called obesogens, which some studies suggest could lead to weight gain. Yikes. A San Francisco-based health influencer is warning followers that their shampoo and toothpaste, makeup, perfume, and even grocery store receipts might be making them fat. On October 22, she updated her 11,300 followers with a photo of herself looking skeptically at the ingredients listed on the back of a large bottle of Pantene shampoo. "Is your shampoo making you gain weight?" she wrote. Eleni Chechopoulos said many everyday products contain obesogens, chemicals that can disrupt the hormones that regulate weight. First it's calories, then it's hormones, then it's gut health. Now it's my shampoo. You count every calorie that passes your lips, but your weight won't budge. Managing your weight isn't only about calories in versus calories out. Enter obesogens, she went on, chemicals that disrupt how your body creates and stores fat, found in shampoo, toothpaste, grocery store receipts, shower curtains, makeup, perfume, and so much more. Even though you eat healthy and exercise every day, you still might battle the scale because of your shampoo. The Instagrammer went on to reference studies on mice, which have suggested a link between weight gain and certain chemicals found in one's environment. Mice studies have shown that two mice can be given the same exact diet and have the same activity level, but the mouse who was exposed to an obesogenic chemical continued to gain lots of weight throughout its life, while the unexposed mouse remained thin. She went on, the claim is certainly proactive, and one many readers may wonder why they haven't heard before. There is, in fact, science to back it up, even if there's a bit more to it than what Eleni lays out in her post. So what, exactly, are obesogens? According to the National Institute of Environmental Health Studies, the term was coined in 2006 to describe a certain type of chemical that impacts hormones. Those chemicals are known as endocrine disruptors. Specifically, these endocrine disruptors disrupt the hormones involved in weight regulation. Do hair products contain chemicals linked to cancer? Nearly 80% of hair products aimed at black women contain chemicals linked to cancer, infertility and obesity, research suggested in April 2018. Up to 78% of relaxers, which are used to permanently straighten hair, contain hormone-disrupting chemicals known as parabens, a study by the Silent Spring Institute, Massachusetts, found. Past studies suggest parabens, which are used as preservatives, mimic estrogen and may cause cancer, weight gain and reduced muscle mass. Up to 78% of hair products, including leave-in conditioners, also contain phthalate, the research adds. Phthalate are added to prolong products' shelf lives and have been linked to breast and ovarian cancer, as well as early menopause. Out of the 18 products analyzed, 11 contain chemicals that are banned under the EU cosmetic regulations due to their links to cancer and female infertility. Previous research suggests black women are more likely to use straightening and moisturizing hair products to try and meet social beauty norms. Results further suggest that hair products aimed at black women contain up to 45 hormone-disrupting chemicals, which are not generally listed on their labels. All of the products contain at least one fragrance, which have previously been described as gender benders, due to them encouraging male breast growth. The worst offenders were found in hair lotions, fruit stimulators and relaxers. Lotions claim to moisturize, while root stimulators are thought to encourage hair growth and strength. Though obesogens don't directly cause obesity, poor diet and a lack of exercise do that. Studies have found that they could make a person more susceptible to weight gain. They can promote fat accumulation, either by increasing a person's fat storage capacity or increasing the size and number of fat cells they have. And they can inhibit a person's ability to burn calories. Most critically, though, these effects are most likely to occur when a person is exposed to obesogens as a fetus or in the first few years of life. Several studies have shown that obesogens can increase the likelihood of obesity when there is exposure during early development, though few have shown the same for adults. At this point, scientists have only hypothesized that continued exposure as an adult can have an impact, though the science pertaining to how much obesogens can affect a person's weight is still in development. Influencer Eleni seems keen to eliminate any risk, and has thus shared her tips for followers. She warned others to stay away from antibacterials, which can disrupt a person's skin microbiome. She noted that antimicrobials including triclosan and triclocarban have been banned from hand and body soaps by the FDA because they can impact thyroid function. But those chemicals can still be found in toothpaste, mouthwash, face wash, dish soap, deodorant, makeup, and hand soap. Eleni said to avoid anything with the word fragrance in it, since the word is vague and components of a fragrance don't need to be disclosed. She also warned against MSG and related words, like hydrolyzed protein, glutamic acid, yeast extract, and autolyzed yeast. Finally, she urged others to stay away from plastic water bottles, which can contain phthalate. Studies have found a relationship between phthalate exposure and obesity. Though it hasn't been proven that adult exposure to obesogens can lead to weight gain, Eleni isn't the only one cautioning people to avoid them when possible. University of California, Irvine biology professor Bruce Blumberg, who coined the term obesogens, says taking precaution couldn't hurt. Eat organic, filter water, minimize plastic in your life, he told the scientific journal Environmental Health Perspectives. If there's no benefit and some degree of risk, why expose yourself and your family? Not so hot. Eleni's post has garnered some negative feedback on Twitter after it was shared by body positivity activist Chloe Elliott. Critics. The tweet had dozens of other Twitter users slamming Eleni. He also addressed skeptics. It's a very new field, and people are always skeptical of new fields. It's up to us to get more data to show that chemicals are actually interfering with the endocrine system that controls weight gain and metabolism. And there's still the question of how important is this to humans? We're never going to know until we get more data. However, despite some scientific evidence for her claims, Eleni's post has garnered some negative feedback on Twitter after it was shared by a body positivity activist. This is next level fatphobic, wrote Chloe Elliott. Encouraging women to think and worry about the number of calories in shampoo and its effect on weight gain. Jesus wept. Obesogens sounds exactly like something The Simpsons would make up, a commenter responded. People like her, lining their pockets with the tears and fears of self-conscious people through nonsensical claims and scare tactics is abhorrent and unethical beyond comprehension, said another. This is so dangerous to promote. When my eating disorder was at its worst, this would have badly triggered me and would have just given me another thing to obsess over, added one more. Several expressed disbelief and mocked the idea. I cannot get my head around this. Japan de floor. The world has gone mad, wrote UK-based personal trainer Alice Living. What are obesogens? Obesogens are a form of endocrine-disrupting chemical that meddle with your hormones and promote HTE buildup of fat in your tissues. Endocrine-disrupting chemicals, EDCs, are synthetic or naturally occurring compounds that can interfere with or mimic the body's hormones. EDCs, such as flame retardants, phthalate and bisphenol A, are known for their potential effects on reproductive, neurological and immune functions. But animal studies also suggest early life exposure to some can cause weight gain later in life, and are dubbed obesogens. Some manufacturers have reduced the use of EDCs in products, but many are still common in consumer goods. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency estimates that children consume